What's up, guys? DLE Kamel here early in the morning, just as the new box leaks have come out late last night after the maintenance, and I was about to pull up the website for Konami, but take a look at this, guys. There's now a new handy dandy way to check out the box before it comes out in the game. It's going to show you the full banner, the exact release time in your time zone. It's telling me it's going to be out at 8 p.m. tomorrow, October 20th, which is sick. And they've got clickable versions of the cards in the game. Very nice. So we are going to get into this box. I've already taken a look at it, so I'm going to sum up a lot of what I see, and let's get into it. So this is Stage of Trickstar, the first mini box for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links Vrain's World, and it's going to be coming out one day before the Blue Angel character releases on the 21st. Go check out our event review for Blue Angel's release event. And this is going to have all of the cards that are not released in the event or in the characters for the Trickstar and Marincess archetypes, as well as some added monsters. Now, you want to take a look at the card list yourself. All you got to do is scroll down here and click cards to be released, and you will get the full card list for the box, which is pretty nuts. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to talk about as we go into the box is Trickstar, since they are the main draw of the box. Now, Trickstar, I was actually very interested to see, that we did get quite a bit of the Trickstar archetype, minus a few very, very, powerful cards. I just want to go off and list them before we get into it. The only cards that I believe we did not get from Trickstar is going to be Light Stage, the Trap Trickstar Reincarnation. We didn't get Delphindium or Bella Madonna. Other than that, I'm pretty sure we will see the entire Trickstar archetype in some way from the event rewards, Blue Angels level ups, or the box. So that is pretty nice. Of course, we don't have the fusion or maybe some of the other obscure spells, but other than that, we do have a big chunk of the Trickstar archetype. Now, I guess because we have a lot of the cards, it will depend upon outside factors to see how good the deck will be. Decidedly, it's going to be skills, and I think just how the outcome of the game is, how the landscape of the game revolves around nerfed effect damage, right? All of these guys dealing you 100. If you're just looking to win by effect damage, you're going to need 40 effects, because all Trickstars are doing 100. But of course, given that you will get an attack, Holly Angel is a monster that is built around you being able to boost it up to get attacks in. One thing I am seeing, though, a lot of these Trickstar cards, you're not going to be able to look towards the monsters for powerful effects. They are all in 100% committed on burn. This one burns when they play a spell or trap. This one burns, when your opponent draws a card. I was just looking at there's a lot of normal ones. Lilybell, we already have Lilybell in the game, but a lot of these guys, Mandrake does what, dude? Special summon it if it's sent from the hand to the graveyard. Banish it when it leaves the field. There was just one that I was reading, and now I can't find it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look like a dummy. This one, Devardes. I think this is one of the stronger Link monsters for Trickstar right now, just because, hey, it says you can only control one, so you don't abuse it, but you inflict 100 every time your opponent normals or special summons, dude. That is extremely powerful. Now, it doesn't have the best Link arrows. They are pointing down, so they want you to summon this one first. However, Holly Angel into this. I don't know how many Link monsters are going to be able to bring on in one turn with Trickstar, but this card to me is looking like one of the better Link monsters, just purely for how much you're going to be able to burn your opponent. So I think Trickstars are looking okay. We have a lot of the tools that we would need to make the deck decent, but you have to think again. Effect damage cut in half. There are no real offensive or interruption effects in the deck whatsoever. You're going to be relying on other spells and traps and hand traps for those, disruptive effects. This is all just burn and, helping monster spam. Okay, so Just taking a look at the other URs since everything else is kind of spread about. So Shooting Code Talker is the next Code Talker that we are going to get. And this guy requires 2 cybers. And it says at the start of your battle phase, you can activate this effect. This card can make attacks up to... This can make attacks on your opponent's monsters up to the number of monsters this card currently points to +1. But this turn, when it attacks your opponent's only monster, it loses 400 attack during damage calculation only. At the end of each battle phase, you can draw cards equal to the number of monsters that were destroyed by battle this turn. Now, Shooting Code Talker is, people say End Code Talker is the worst Code Talker. I don't know. I think it's Shooting Code Talker, and it's definitely Shooting Code Talker when we don't have very easy ways to buff all our Cyberus monsters. If you're going to play into Shooting Code Talker, I want to say you almost have to play Flame Administrator on the same field. You're going to definitely need that 800 boost to even make, these attacks worth it. Of course, in the event that your opponent does not have strong monsters, Shooting Code Talker will be fine on its own, but whatever. Not too exciting. I don't think this is the monster that Code Talkers needed to move themselves forward, but let me know what you guys think. And then we've got Shark Drake Vice. Very interesting. I actually believe we can summon him if you summon Tatsunoko in your extra monsters. No, Tatsunoko is a water, is a level 3. So really quickly, I'm going to see if we have a water level 4 synchro. Okay, so we indeed have no water synchro level 4s, and that means that Shark Drake Vice is still not summonable in Duel Links. We would be able to summon it via the extra monster zone if we could summon a level 4 water monster in the extra water zone, but alas, we cannot. So Shark Drake Vice is still unsummonable, and it's because of that I'm going to say this card is just not worth really playing in your deck. This is really only going to be seeing play in Water Xyz or Twin Together decks that are playing Shark Drake. Then you'll be able to overlay this on top, and even then it has a sketchy effect at 1000 life points. I mean, is it worth teching in Cosmic Cyclone and Shark Drake to play Shark Drake Vice? Sure, dude. I mean, you can banish something from your graveyard and make it 0. It's a neat effect, but it is just not powerful enough. And it's tough to get out, man. Committing 3 monsters for Shark Drake is just not good. Taking a quick look at some of the SRs, Injection Fairy Lily, we will definitely see some memes about this in Duel Links. Paying 2000 is not so bad when you have some very powerful skills, and this is a pretty good effect. Atlantean Dragoons. This is a card that has been awaited for an extremely long time in Duel Links, and it is probably one of the most popular Xyz era cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! All level 3 or lower Sea Serpent type monsters you control can attack your opponent directly when this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a water monster's effect. Add 1 Sea Serpent type monster from your deck to your hand except Atlantean Dragoons. So the whole point of this is this card made Mermails extremely strong. Of course, allowing your level 3 or lower Sea Serpents to attack your opponent directly. We've seen with Water Xyz just how strong your level 3 or lower Sea Serpent Atlanteans can be when you have multiple of them on your field. Now you're going to be able to have 3 along with Dragoons, allowing them all to attack directly. So I think this is definitely going to help the Water Xyz deck a lot. This is also a level 4 Atlantean, which is very interesting. People are saying, I know people are looking out for Mermails. Guys, let me know how you're going to make Dragoons work with Mermails. How is it going to happen? And, what is going to make Mermails busted? The fact that they can attack directly now, just what is Dragoons bringing to the table? Because it does have a powerful first effect for aggression, but, not much else coming in the wake for them. Xyz Remora. This card is pretty nice. You special summon this card from your hand by attaching 2 Xyz materials from monsters you control. When you do, target 2 level 4 fish type monsters in your graveyard. Special summon those targets in face-up defense position, and you can only use them for a Water Xyz. I mean, very kind of situational, but if you do have Water Xyz monsters with spare overlay units, which I'm not gonna lie, now I do have a lot more often of. I'm not so hard pressed to use my Abyss Dweller overlay units when they don't have Atlanteans under them. So Xyz Remora may see some play if it allows you to spam out Water Xyz monsters. Now, Cat Shark is kind of weird, dude. It's 2 level 2 monsters. Don't think you're going to be putting your lineage together for this thing, but it just boosts the attack of an Xyz monster. We're getting Paleozoics, man. Very interesting. This Paleozoic is going to allow you to destroy a spell or trap that's its effect, and then it has its regular Paleo effect where it special summons itself after. And we are also getting our first Paleozoic extra deck monster, Paleozoic Opabidia. This is going to require 2 level 2s. They want you to use Paleos. It's unaffected by monsters. Then it allows you to activate Paleo trap cards from the hand. If this card is a trap card as a disease material, which it should, you can detach 1 disease material from this card, add 1 Paleozoic trap card from your deck to your hand. Very nice. You can pop spell and traps. You can flip them down with Canadia. You can cut them in half with the Plague. I don't remember what that one's called. You can send a trap to the graveyard with the green one that's named with the Morella. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. We probably need some more stuff for Paleos to get off the ground, but this is a good start. It's been a while since this archetype has gotten any support. Marincess Coral Anemone. This is a anime. This is you know, Blue Angel's main Marincess Link monster she goes into, and this is basically you want to use this with Marincess. It just lets you special summon a Marincess that you probably used as the summon material for this card. It is generic in the sense that it allows you to summon it with 2 water monsters, and it lets you get back any water monster with 1500 or less. It does not have to be Marincess, but its float effect does only float into Marincess monsters. Now, I believe that's the only Marincess card that we got in the box. And then we got Daigusto Phoenix, dude. I don't know what the heck you're going to do with guy like Daigusto Phoenix, but yeah. Yeah, so I think that is the only Marincess card we got in the box. And then we did get only 2 Marincess main deck monsters here, Seahorse and Sea Star. Seahorse is one of the main ones for the deck, so I guess you should be able to pull off some combos there. And then we got a bunch of weird Cyberus dudes, man. We got a bunch of weird Cyberus cards. We got a bunch of really old cards. Dragon Capture Jar. What the heck is this stuff doing in Duel Links, dude? Dragon Capture Jar. Dragon Piper. What the heck, dude? This is insane. Why are we getting all these old cards here? I don't know. But let me know what you guys think about the 42nd main box stage of Trickstar. I'm going to say, I'm glad that we have a lot of the Trickstar archetype, but I just don't know if this is the new burst of cards that we needed right after Solomon Great has burst onto the scene and become tier 0. I would love for Trickstar to compete with them on that level and their effect damage be very good, but right now what I'm seeing is that Trickstar are going to be very dependent on their ability to get multiple Link monsters on the field in one turn while playing back row that will just shut down their opponent, because themselves, they do not have any powerful effects. As for the rest of the stuff in the box, you know, Shooting Code Talker, it's cool. Not really gonna help Cyberus, I don't think. And Shark Drake Vice, I don't know, man. It is just weird. Isn't the Abyss Splash structure deck supposed to be coming out soon? Like, I think that we could have got a better Xyz monster than Shark Drake Vice, but I guess this card had to come out sometime, so here it is. Let me know what you guys think. Holly Angel will be coming out one day after the box, so we're gonna have to wait a day for full power Trickstars. But yeah, until then, guys, I'll see you later.